Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is actually Eric, and this is episode 3 of the Fallout New Vegas I Didn't Do It No-Kill Pacifist run. And we are here just south of Sloan, and today is very exciting because I am going to prison. I mean, voluntarily. It's not because of all the stealing and breaking and entering I've done. No. I don't believe in consequences for myself. Absolutely not. But I am going to prison because that is where I can do a few things for the powder gangers. These fine gentlemen down here. But first, I am going to be on the lookout for a number of powder charges, which are up in this area here. I believe there's like 10 of them. If I can find them. I'm probably going to get blown up. It's going to happen. Right, if you were a powder charge, where would you be? You'd be right here. There's one. Any more over here? Oh gosh, I hope not. I know there's 3 of them up here, and then there's like 8 or 9 of them down below. It's a huge amount of them, which is actually a fair amount of XP for this character. There's 2. And is there a third one hiding in the grass somewhere? Oh boy. I'm going to get blown up. You know I'm going to get blown up. I've told you in the past I'm going to get blown up. And I am a man of my word. I don't think I took any damage from that, though. I did not. I am absolutely fine. But that means that, I just missed out on XP, which sucks. That's okay. I'll make up for it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. There should be 4 more over on this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. And now I go to prison. Actually, wait. I might not go to prison just yet. There could be a family of large wild dogs over here. They like to bounce between like a little like indentation, like a little crater looking area, and then like an overturned semi-truck up the road. Okay, they're at the semi-truck. That's actually very good because that means that I can go and disarm all of these mines here without them chasing me and triggering them themselves. All right. 1, 2, and there should be 1 more. And I'm sure you saw on the top. I didn't see that one either. I'm sure you saw in the top left corner there was the disarming personality. I'm making my way, albeit slower than usual now, towards that challenge. Here we have the prison, but before I actually go in there, there are a few more powder charges to disarm, and then there's 1 more powder ganger encampment that I can get the fast travel location for. Which I'm going to be using relatively soon. Alright, let's... I've already missed out on 2, I don't want to miss out on any more, and I don't want to take a ton of more damage. And I need to... The grass makes this really tough. There's 1. There's 2. There might be 1 more, but that was enough to push me to the next level up. Fantastic. Level 4. We're putting everything into lockpick. That way, if I use a locksmith reader magazine, that pushes me up to 75, and if you'll recall, there was still that hard-locked safe in Goodsprings. So, yeah, very, very useful. We need lockpick up at least to 75, like, on its own. Probably in the next 3 or 4 levels anyway, so you know what? Just take care of it now. And then, level 4 is a perk level, and at level 4 you take Educated. Educated gives you 2 extra skill points every level up. So if you take it early on, then it maximizes the benefit. If I level up 8 more times, that's 16 more skill points. That is literally more than I would get from a level up. So, awesome. Alright, and then we have the Powder Ganger Encampment South, and what's my carry weight at right now? 130, oh boy. Okay, you know what? Slight detour. Before I go into the prison, I might want to stop off and lighten the load a little bit here. So let's go ahead and do that. Right? What? Wait. Victor is fighting another giant rat scorpion? And Victor just died to the giant rat scorpion. Oh no. Alright, hang on. Trudy? No, Trudy, I need you alive. Trudy, I need you to be alive. Oh boy. Alright, hang on. Let's see if I can manipulate this a little bit here. Okay. I think Trudy was able to make it back to her house. And I am going to see if I can't get this giant rat scorpion to aggro on me. Hello? Hi. Oh, you're almost dead. You're almost dead. Wonderful. You should have a gun. Do you have a gun? You have a gun, right?
Like that?
I didn't do it. I did not do it. He did it. But Victor's dead. He killed Victor. No. And just so you guys know, 0 people killed, 0 creatures killed. I'm evil. The game labels me a plunderer, which is pretty accurate, but I didn't do it. Also, where's Victor? Where's your corpse? Oh no. The giant rat scorpion respawned? You know why? Because I had to wait all of those days to get rid of my drunkenness earlier. Oh boy, that's hilarious. Thank you, Goodsprings resident. You are awesome. He killed the giant rat scorpion, not me. Trudy is still alive. So we have extra firepower during the Ghost Town gunfight whenever I decide to start that. And, yeah. Awesome. These things have a way of working themselves out. Chat! Hi,
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm very, like, weighed down with gear.
You looking to buy some supplies?
No.
Can do.
Right, actually, you know what? I have a little bit of money myself. And there's actually another, challenge that I want to complete. You have a 357 revolver long barrel, okay. You have laser sights, or, focus optics, and combat sights for the laser pistol, okay. Plasma pistol, and that's for Gunrunner's Arsenal. You know what? I need to start modding some weapons. Anything for like a varmint rifle? No. Okay, but okay, we're gonna buy the mag accelerator, the recycler. We're gonna get the laser pistol combat sights, the focus optics, and we're gonna buy the long barrel for the 357. Now, do you have what weapons do I have? I have a laser pistol, so I need to buy your laser pistol GRA. I can do that. And then you don't have a 357 revolver. But Joe Cobb does. So once we, I mean, the resident of Goodsprings, not me. I didn't do it. Once they kill Joe Cobb, I will pick up his revolver, and then I will mod it, and that puts me a little bit closer towards completing that challenge. Now, my good friend Chet, you look like you need an incinerator in your life, and 18 powder charges, because... yeah, I mean, who doesn't need 18 powder charges? Very good for emergency amputations, if you ask me. Right, sawed-off shotgun, 6 pulse grenades. I'm modding that, and I'm modding the plasma pistol. Why am I carrying leather? Oh, because he gave me leather armor. That weighs 15. My goodness, no, absolutely not. All right, and then, what else can I sell you? How about 3 cartons of cigarettes? 2 fission batteries, and how about 6 rad scorpion poison glands? Now, I'm still spending a lot of money, but that's okay. We'll make a little...
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, thank you, Chet. We'll make a little bit of that back right now, because... weapons, laser pistol, I'm going to mod it. Were those GRA mods? Those might have been GRA mods. Oh, they were GRA mods. Crap. Okay, that's fine. Plasma pistol. This, I can mod. No, Chet. Chet, no. Get up. I need to sell you back the weapon that you just sold me.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Maybe? Do you have a GRA laser pistol? You do have a laser pistol from the GRA. I will take that as well. Oh, that hurts. Here, have some money. And that, and my plasma pistol. Also, I have a lot of ammo, don't I? I could sell you ammunition. I don't need any of this ammunition. I have a lot of ammunition. By all means, Chet. There we go.
Another satisfied customer.
I wouldn't go so far to say that. I would say another moderately appeased customer. Now, before you go back to bed, let me mod this weapon and then sell it back to you.
Take it easy now.
There we go. And then unequip that.
You looking to buy some supplies?
No. You know what? I actually came out of this with a lot more money than I was expecting. I'm actually, net positive on this right now.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yes, indeed. Goodbye. All right, and with that, the weight is now down to 74, which is fantastic. All right, now it is time to go to prison. So we'll just head on over to the NCRCF. The doorman, very polite man by the name of Dawes.
Look at you. Walking in here like you're one of us. Don't you know this is powder ganger territory?
I mean, what is this place?
This is, or was, the Big House. New California Republic Correctional Facility. Not much correcting went on here, just slave labor. One day, us prisoners decided to liberate ourselves. Killed the warden, killed the guards, took over the whole damn territory.
You know, it's almost like you shouldn't give dangerous convicts access to explosives. Can't imagine why. But, you know what? That sounds like a problem for the NCR. Well, can I go in? I'd like to go in and see what it looks like.
Well, I don't know. Depends on if you can make it worth my time. 100 caps sounds right to me.
I have that. Here you go.
All right, you can go on in. Can't guarantee your safety, though. Just saying.
That's fine. I can always run away screaming.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. What a fine establishment. Also, this guy right here, I like you. So, just because I have no reputation at all, these guys should have no opinion of me. However, this guy seems to think that I have done both good and bad things for them.
Hey, I've been sent to tell you that while you're not exactly a friend, we know you've helped us out some all the same. We figured some kind of truce is in order. As long as you don't come too close to any of our camps, we'll let you pass without trying to kill you. Of course, the truce is off once we know you're an enemy.
I'll keep that in mind, thank you.
See ya.
Yeah, bye. Awesome. Alrighty. Welcome to the prison yard, where we're going to go into that building last. That's where our friend Eddie is hiding out. However, there are a couple of cell blocks over here that have a number of locked containers and doors in them, so we're going to go ahead and peruse the wares that they don't want us to have access to. Okay. Just gonna head in there. Ooh, I can now make my own powder charges to sell, not to use. Anything of value? No. 173 caps, okay. Howdy. And what do we have over here? Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. You know what? We made back more money than we paid to Dawes just to get into the place. 73% more. And then we'll check out this cell block. Anything useful in here? No. Ooh. Explosives crate. Do I have long fuse dynamite? I do. I need that for something much, much later on. Involving Vault 22, which is going to be part of the Stimpack Spam Fest. Ooh. Well, that's an easy lock. Frag mines, proper mines. Nice. Armor case with an old cowboy hat, which is perception +1 and a damage threshold of 1. Ooh. That sounds to me like a straight up upgrade. Average lock armor case. You know what? I'm going to take those, and I'm going to take these because I can repair them and make my way towards that little challenge. And then frag grenades. Question, why are the powder gangers not using those? Alright, and then we'll just drop those out. You know what? I'm up to 10 of 30. Beautiful. 1/3 of the way there. And that brings my damage threshold up to 9, which is, I guess, not terrible for this early on in the game. Right. And with that, it is now time to head on into the main building and say hello to our good friend Eddie, who is totally going to treat us with the respect that we deserve. But before we see Mr. Eddie, we got to do a little bit of sneaky sneaking here. That is locked, and those are 2 doctor's bags. So we'll just open this. Now that is a treasure trove. Doctor's bag.
Damn, running low on smokes again.
Yeah, that sucks. It sucks when you run low on smokes again. I might need to come back for that one after the NCR raids this place. Right. Anything else over here?
Hey.
Lots of water. We like water. That's another challenge. Can you not face this direction? This is another average locked door. Thank you. I saw it just switch to hidden for a split second. I didn't do it.
Hello.
Money! In the form of bullets. Another explosive crate. And frag grenades are expensive. Anything else? Now, the real tricky thing to try to unlock here is the safe right behind Eddie. That is...
Hey.
difficult. No, can you please leave this room? Or at least, like not look in my direction, because we have a lying congressional-style skill book here. Which I'm going to use right away. Speech, +3. We like speech.
Hey.
Oh, look at that! They named him Peaches, and it's President Kimball, who now has pigtails and makeup. I think he looks pretty. Did you do that, Eddie? Or was it you, Scrambler? Whoever it was, you're amazing. Also, can you guys, like, not sit there? Because I would very much like to open this... Okay, never mind. Hi, Eddie.
Dawes said he let somebody in. So you going to give me a reason not to kill you and throw your body back outside?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Eddie. I'm here to do whatever you ask me to do. Work-wise. What do you need done?
This is Powder Ganger territory. My territory. Most of the guys around here understand that. One, Chavez doesn't. Chavez formed his own crew and have been hitting traitors on their own. Everybody I've sent after him either got killed or weren't able to catch him. That leaves you. What do you say?
I'll do it. I will absolutely take care of Chavez.
Good. Chavez and his boys were last seen south of here. If you're lucky and he's careless, he might still be there.
All right.
Yeah, get out of here.
And thus begins I Fought the Law. Now, we're not going to be able to fully complete this quest. I mean, I probably could if I employ a little bit of disguise work and draw some fire from the NCR, but you know what? Not going to be that in-depth on this. However, we have already been to that Powder Ganger camp. Hi, Chavez.
You just walked into the wrong camp, my friend. Hand over everything you've got and we might let you live.
Oh, now hang on a second. Eddie sent me to deal with you. And by deal with you, I mean actually deal with you, not kill you. I don't do that.
That's nothing new. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Look, Eddie's just gonna keep chasing you. Quit while you're ahead and alive. You've already broken off, you've already stolen some things. Go make a new life for yourself.
All right. Pickings were getting slim around here anyway.
Thank you. Well, that was easy. All right, we'll go back to Eddie and let him know that everything is A-okay with Chavez. He will not be a problem anymore. And rather than going through 2 loading zones, I am going to use the outhouse here through the barbed wire fence. Because that's just a thing you can do. Fallout New Vegas, everybody. Greatest game in the world. All right, next up, Eddie is going to go and send me over to Gene Skydiving, where there is a man posing as a merchant, but he's actually a bounty hunter hoping to bag some powder gangers. And I'm going to convince him that that's very, very dangerous and he should just move on, because they're onto him. And by them, I mean I am. Hi, Eddie.
What?
Well, I took care of Chavez. You won't see him around here anymore.
I'm happy you cleared that up for me, but we've got another situation to worry about. There's a merchant hanging around near the prison. Something feels funny about him, and I want you to deal with him. Shake him down if he's legit, but if not, take him out.
Okay, what exactly is funny about this merchant?
Most people already know we run this territory and are usually in a hurry to get out. Not this guy. It's like he wants us to come get him.
What if he's just naive? And I can take advantage of that.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, see? Well, I might be right about this. All right. So next stop, Gene skydiving. And wouldn't you know, there's somebody here. Hi there.
Better be careful around these parts. I hear there's powder gangers around and dangerous for merchants like me.
Yeah, it's really, really dangerous around here. A real merchant would be much more worried about powder gangers, you know.
Guess I was a little too obvious. I'm actually a bounty hunter. I was hoping to bag some powder gangers if they tried to rob me.
Yeah, you better leave while you can. The powder gangers won't fall for your trick.
Yeah, was a stupid idea anyway. See you around.
See ya. All right. See? You can resolve any conflict with just talking to them and telling them that they're dumb and they should just leave. I find that works very, very well. Just tell people that they're being stupid, and then they will agree with you that they are indeed stupid.
You eyeballing me?
You might want to try that in your real life. If someone's just saying something stupid, you should tell them that they're stupid, and then they won't take offense to it at all. They'll just agree with you. Especially if you have one charisma, like this character. This is not an advice channel, by the way. All right, Eddie. I've done the second thing.
What?
Yeah, I got rid of him.
Good. Had him figured for NCR. One of the Rangers, maybe. Anyway, speaking of the NCR, I need you to take a walk down to Prim.
What?
The NCR hasn't raised hell over our breakout, and I want to find out why. They're up to something, I can feel it.
They're probably employing the strategy of letting you wither on the vine. But whatever. What am I looking for in Prim?
I know the NCR has troops near Prim, so talk to the locals and find out if any of those troops are going to be coming our way.
All right, will do.
Hey.
All right, next stop, all the way down to Prim. And you know what? We can get there from the Powder Ganger camp. All right. Out on the open road for the first time, and, you know, we're being very cautious about things here. Because there are geckos. Be careful of the geckos. Speaking of geckos, there is a scripted event that takes place up here in which a radroach will be attacked by a gecko. And the radroach dies. I didn't do it. Also, the running tally now is 8 geckos, 2 giant rad scorpions, and a radroach. They've all died. But I didn't do it. Rest in pieces. Alright, so here we have the NCR encampment around Prim, but Prim is, well, not exactly doing all so hot because there was a bunch of powder gangers who broke away from the main faction. They've taken over the Bison Steve Hotel, and, yeah, they're at a bit of a stalemate. And this fine gentleman right here is going to run forward and talk to me from a very long distance and tell me to stay the hell away, and I'm going to ignore him.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
I appreciate the warning, but I can take care of myself.
Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes.
May.
He got a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
What if I like getting shot? Getting shot is what started this whole adventure. I got shot in the head. Also, Welcome to Prim, and welcome to a lot of ammo crates, which means a lot of potential for Stealth Boy, which I have been very unlucky with so far. And am continuing to be unlucky with. That is very unfortunate. Alrighty, though. We've got a medical case over there. There is a busted up safe over here. We can go ahead and loot that. Ooh. Thank you very much. Where's that safe? There you are. Oh, I do need to get addicted more often, don't I? Things you would never say in real life, but you know what? It accounts to XP in this game. Maybe later. Maybe later. We'll call it a New Year's resolution. Happy New Year's, by the way, everybody. 2026. Right, what do we have in here? Ooh, now that's clever. Keeping a weapon and ammunition in your armor case. And trooper helmets. Alright, good enough. Alright. Now, there are a number of frag mines on the bridge leading across the overpass here. And then there are all of the convicts in the town. And ammo crates here, which I can try to get some of. And there's some up there as well, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab those first. They're the safer option. And then I believe there's also some down below as well, but later. We're just gotta be very, very careful. We are hidden. Take that one. And that one. And that one. And finally, that one. You are a very good lookout. I bet your perception is incredibly high. Alright, we're taking more mines. Alright. Hey, we're up to 20, though. That's pretty good. Alright, 21. Yes, ammo crates down there. We'll get those in a bit. Right, so before we actually get close to the Vicky and Vance Casino and the Bison Steve, we're going to go ahead and check out these two shacks here. Now, one of them is Deputy Beagle's. We haven't met him yet. And the other one is the Sheriff's. And, as it turns out, there's a little quirk about New Vegas, which I think is really, really funny. And that is, the game can't spawn in dismembered corpses. So what the game does is it will kill them right away upon entering. You'll hear a little squish sound. And that's how you know that they have properly died. So when I enter the other building, give a listen right when I open the door. Alright, now I put a lot of points into lockpick, which means I did not put any points into sneak, so I want to be a little more careful because it's not that high and it's like broad daylight and there's enemies over there, so let's just be very, very cautious. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? That's the sheriff and his wife both getting their heads popped. You have a sheriff's hat, though. I'm going to take that. Maybe I could repair my current hat with that. And then, right down here, we have one of the worst conditioned cowboy repeaters you can imagine. And then there is also another cowboy repeater, I think just under the reloading bench? Yeah, and this one's even worse, a value of 4. There's like nothing left to them. You shoot them once, they're dead. So yeah, value of 9 and a value of 4. So together, a value of 13. I repair them. Value of 50, which is still not great, but it's a hell of a lot better than 13. All right. Now, I am going to draw the attention of those 2 convicts over there. However, I don't believe they will follow me into the Vicky and Vance casino because they're going to get shot to death by everybody inside there. So, we're just going to make a bum rush for it. You have dynamite! Oh, that's terrible.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Yeah, I kind of got the idea of that when I had somebody throw lit dynamite at me. Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin.
Fantastic.
I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Awesome. Do you know if the NCR is planning to attack the prison?
I might know something, but my memory ain't what it used to be. Sometimes it needs motivating.
I only ask politely the first time, old man. You can tell me or you can tell the underside of my boot. Empty threat, but whatever. He doesn't have to know that.
No need to get upset, youngster. We're all friends here. I swore not to say a word to no one, but an NCR deserter passed through some days ago and traded for supplies. According to him, the NCR has decided enough's enough and is going to send in a mess of troops to take back the prison any day now.
Oh, okay. Why, thank you. What do you have for sale?
Sure, have a look.
I can sell you a pistol and a cowboy repeater and all of these frag grenades. And now what do you have? You wouldn't happen to have a stealth boy, would you? They never have a stealth boy. However, I will take a Programmer's Digest, because that's actually very useful. All right, thank you, Mr. Johnson Nash.
Thanks.
Right.
Whoa!
I'm in danger. But I don't think they're coming in here. Now, I want to get back there. However, I'm not going to do that just yet because, well, there's a lot of people here. So what I am going to do is talk to Mr. Johnson Nash again and say that he needs some more law here. Johnson! Hi, buddy.
Hey, youngster.
Howdy. I have some questions about Prim.
Well, I'll answer what I can.
No, I mean, if it's not too much trouble, what happened to Prim?
Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now.
A good while?
Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy.
Oh.
It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people.
Yeah, I got that.
Little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could.
All right.
Ask away.
Never mind. Don't go getting myself shot. Right. So here's what's gonna happen. I am going to go run into the Bison Steve Hotel.
Move along, please.
Yeah. Then, I am going to make a beeline over to Deputy Beagle. Deputy Beagle will have an incredibly courageous and heroic shootout to get himself out of the Bison Steve, or he will die horribly trying. One or the other, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be the former, right? I'm sure.
Aha!
Yeah, hi.
Come on!
Look, I would appreciate it if you did not shoot. Oh my goodness, you almost killed yourself! Howdy. No. I mean, yes, I have had enough. I'm sorry, can you guys just, like, not?
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me.
That's exactly what I did, Beagle. Shut up! You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
That's what I'm here for. I'll set you free now.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
If you try to run away instead of fighting at my side, I'll kill you myself. I will be cheering you on from the sidelines while you murder everything else. Or die horribly trying.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way.
No, you lead the way. I'm gonna start drinking soda right now, or purified water. You know what? I need to stay hydrated. Ouch! Beagle? Oh no, Beagle's dead! That sucks. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and grab his stuff and get the hell out of here!
You like that?
Run!
You like that?
I closed the door hoping that they couldn't figure that out. They're throwing dynamite!
You like that?
Hi, you wouldn't happen to have, like, more dynamite on you, would you? Oh, jeez. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, Deputy Beagle's journal.
This is most unusual. The Powder Gangers have visitors today. I guess there's a first for everything. Now, those tough-looking fellows must be great cons. I recognize those funny helmets and leather vests from stories I've heard. So what are they doing with that dapper gentleman who wears a checked suit? I wouldn't mind a suit like that. They're talking about heading south toward Nipton, then west to Novak where they'll meet up with someone. I guess I could track them if I needed to, but the town of Prim needs me here to serve and protect.
Not anymore, Deputy.
Oh, I think I've been spotted.
And that's about as good as his story is ever going to get. Johnson Nash! Where are you?
Hey there.
Hey, youngster.
Howdy. Your deputy died in the Bison Steve.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to find us a new lawman.
I guess so.
I suggest talking to those NCR troopers across the bridge. I also overheard the Powder gangsters talking about some ex-sheriff on lockdown there.
What about Prim Slim? Could your robot be the sheriff?
Well, I guess I never thought of that. I guess he could be sheriff. If you think he could be reprogrammed for it.
I will try my best. I will find Prim a new sheriff.
Finally decided to make yourself useful, huh? If you can bring the law back to Prim, we'll all be in your debt.
Awesome. Goodbye.
Howdy.
Now, first things first. Let's go read up on the plaques here. Vance's 9mm submachine gun preserved in the glass case to the left of this plaque is the actual weapon Vance carried in a paper-wrapped box under some suitcases in the trunk of his car during his and Vicky's crime spree. Never fired, and likely untouched by the hail of bullets that ended its notorious owner's life. But I don't see the gun. Prim Slim, you wouldn't happen to know where that gun is, would you?
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Did you know that Vance's gun is missing?
Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day. Quite a piece, that gun. Mint condition, never fired.
Oh, I need 50 science. Well, that's unfortunate. The display case is empty. The gun's missing. Let's talk about something else.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to reprogram you to serve as Prim's sheriff. It's going to be awesome.
Law enforcement protocols reinstated, partner. Initializing use of force authorization. Authorization found. Yeah!
And just like that, 327 XP and a level up.
Okay.
Fantastic! Now, I was just saying I need science. And I just picked up a Programmer's Digest, if I'm not too mistaken. Also, probably go with a little more speech, a little more sneak, and probably more in medicine as well. Or repair. You know what? Let's go repair. Now, Programmer's Digest.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy! The gun is missing.
Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day.
Scan your data registry. You've been hacked.
Well, look at that. I happened across this data file locked away in an isolated subsystem.
50 XP. Amazing. Goodbye. All right, and now that Prim Slim is the sheriff, where's Mr. Johnson Nash?
Howdy.
Hey there.
Johnson Nash, where you at, buddy? There you are.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you.
Well, considering that you weren't wearing a hat to begin with, then, yeah, never mind. All right. So now everybody will conveniently be leaving this area, which opens up possibilities for me. Now, not all of these safes can be accessed, which is unfortunate, but some of them absolutely can. And they have drugs. But most importantly, they have XP. I do believe one of these is a hard-locked safe. Ooh, you have a 9mm submachine gun. And spiked knuckles. And more drugs. We like drugs. Always do your drugs. How many locksmith readers do I have? I only have one. All right, so you know what? I'm going to need to get one more level before I come back here. So I need to remember, there are now 3 hard-locked safes. There is one in the Vicky and Vance Casino, there is one in Goodsprings, and there's also one that I didn't show on camera yet, but that's over in the Bison Steve, and that one contains the unique 357 Magnum revolver called Lucky. Just gonna go ahead and take everything here. Then we're gonna head on over to the far side where there is a combat knife sticking out of the one of the tables. And we'll have to give it a few days, but Prim Slim is actually a bloodthirsty, ruthless sheriff, and he is going to kill everybody. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He's gonna murder everybody.
Hey there.
I didn't do it! Ooh, he face planted into a metal bar. That was awesome. All right. Would you look at that? He's got all sorts of stuff for me to take. We thank them for their generous contributions. Oh, and also their weapons to repair. Anything else? Nope. All right. Well, Mr. Johnson Nash did inform us that there is absolutely going to be an imminent prison break. This is, not good news for the powder gangers over at the prison. Because I am not going to be assisting them. I'm also not going to be assisting the NCR, but I will be escorting the NCR into the prison. Also, I have taken some damage. We drink more water. All right, what was this guy's name? Lieutenant Hayes? I think his name was Lieutenant Hayes. You there!
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
I know the NCR is planning to attack the prison.
Military operations are classified information.
Damn it, man! Classified or not, I want to help make the attack. As a wartime observer, I'm going to stand by and cheer on your valiant troops.
Some powder gangers did you wrong, is that it? Get in line. Still, you do look capable enough, and manpower hasn't been easy to come by. Alright, fine by me if you want to put yourself in harm's way. I'll mark the staging area on your map. Talk to Sergeant Lee.
Alright. So...
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
He said the meme line, guys! He said the meme line! That's it, roll credits, runs over. Alright. Now, the NCR generally... They generally... win this fight. They don't always win. Which means that there is the possibility of me picking up a ton of weapons. But, you know, missing out on a bunch of XP as well. We run on over to Sergeant Lee, and we tell them that we are ready to begin the attack. And by we, I mean him. And the rest of his, entourage. Keep an eye out for any hostile wildlife. Sometimes there's bloatflies here, which aren't too hazardous, but I'd prefer not dragging one of them along and doing extra damage to the NCR troops, because I kind of need them to live. Ah, yes, we recognize that spot. That's where Chavez was. All right, Sergeant Lee. Your time to shine. You and your beautiful troops. Armed with service rifles. Now, the only ones that I'm really concerned about are Scrambler, who likes to take Psycho, and he has spiked knuckles. And then there's Eddie himself, who has a plasma pistol.
I'm Sergeant Lee. Lieutenant Hayes radioed ahead to say you were on the way. We've got surprise on our side, and that's about it. Once we blow a gap in the fence, we've got to pour on the fire and keep them disorganized. Our goal is to take out their leader, some ass-bag named Eddie.
Ass-bag.
With the ringleader gone, the rest will fold. And that's all the briefing you're going to get. Let's go.
All right, 3 nukes go off, and we start storming the compound. I'm getting shot at by snipers already. Guys, I'm on your side. I mean, I've literally helped you guys out. Why are you shooting at me? Ooh. Bokey down, I guess. Hi there. He had a melee weapon. Oh, I get the feeling Dawes is going to come in here and he's going to be shooting us with the 357 Magnum revolver, which I have a mod for. Oh yeah, these guys are cleaning house. I'll be taking those, thank you very much. Oh, Sergeant Lee, there you go. Another varmint rifle. Beautiful. Did you guys not kill Dawes? Or did Sergeant Lee kill Dawes on the other side of the... You know what? Never mind. They're all going inside. All right, guys. Charge!
Watch out!
Yes! Take out the white mage. You killed the closest thing they had to a medic. Don't mind me, just, ooh, sunglasses. Just hanging back. There's Eddie. Oh, we got a trooper down. He turned into a goo pile. No. Oh! Shunned? What did I do? I've left a poor impression on the community and maybe shunned as a result? All I did was just stand around here and watch it happen. I think I have been unfairly judged here. I really do. That doesn't seem right to me. It really doesn't. I would take the key, but I want to unlock that safe up there. Dang, these powder gangers got absolutely rocked. Normally it's a much closer fight than this. They got their they got their bell rung. And I've got things to repair now, don't I? Yes, I do. Like these 9mm submachine guns and lots of pistols. What else? Service rifle, varmint rifles. I'm at 20 of 30 now. Beautiful.
Hey.
Now.
We won't go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
Hi.
We can take it from here. We might have some cleaning up to do, but Eddie's a deadie.
Fantastic.
I'll radio Hayes to let him know the prison's ours.
Beautiful. All right, and I've gained some NCR fame. Now, Sergeant Lee, can I convince you to please come... Nope. Please come this way.
Even.
No, never mind. Okay, in that case, I need you to come... You want to stand right there. You literally want to stand right there.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Can I... Wait, I was hidden for just a second. Hidden. Beautiful. For some reason, the NCR likes to get upset at you for unlocking an owned safe, even though they literally just crashed the area in which they weren't supposed to be in. Whatever. 267 caps. That's awesome. And now we can leave the prison. We are breaking ourselves out of prison. Now, I don't want to go in there because there's actually powder gangers who weren't killed by the group, and oh boy. You guys didn't take out the sniper up top? What are you doing? NCR, that is very shoddy work. I am very disappointed in you. That's okay. We can handle this. We can handle this. We absolutely can handle this. Just gotta make our way back to Goodsprings, where hopefully there's not another giant rad scorpion. All right. Okay. I just realized I don't have the skill. At least I don't think I have the skill. Or do I? I need 2 more skill points in explosives. Do I have any mentats? Or did I take all of those? I don't think I have any of those. Well, shucks. Well, alright, I guess... Although I do have whiskey. Easy Pete! Where's Easy Pete? No, like, seriously, where the hell is Easy Pete? There you are, you beautiful old bastard.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I drank a whole bunch of alcohol to make sure that I had the necessary charisma to rizz you up nice and good so that you would let me have dynamite while I'm drunk.
Too dangerous.
No, it's not.
Kill all yourselves if I let you touch it.
Nah. I need 25. Hang on a second. I need perception. That was charisma. I thought it was a speech check. Well, that sucks. I drink booze for you, damn it. Anything that adds extra perception. That would have been the mentats. Now that I think about it, there's no way alcohol would make me more perceptive. It would make me less perceptive. Did I just have a moment? I think I just had a moment. Well, darn. Okay. You know what? I guess we are not going to have explosives for this fight. Is that going to be a deciding factor? Maybe. A couple of the Goodsprings residents might die horrible, nasty deaths, but you know what? I didn't do it. And speaking of I didn't do it, all of those powder gangers who got killed, I didn't do it. 0 people killed, 0 creatures killed. We'll just mosey on up here and talk to Mr. Ringo, tell him that we are ready to start the attack, and then... well, we're just going to go ahead and let the residents of Goodsprings defend themselves.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Yes, Sonny is with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go.
Nope, let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
All right, well, let's go.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Well, we already told all the residents that they have new armor. Trudy has rounded up the rest of the townsfolk to come help us out. Everybody is going to be hiding behind cover. I will be observing. Oh boy, there they are. Guys. Guys. Please. Oh, it started. It's on. Ooh, I like your hat. We have somebody coming after me with a baseball bat. Can you not? Oh! Joe Cobb down with the stealth boy. Let's go. Guys, Ringo, kill the guy with the baseball bat. Thank you. Oh! No, why did you shoot him in the head? I wanted his hat. Never mind, I'm idolized by Goodsprings, renowned for your extensive support and goodwill. You are idolized by the community. Look at all the good that I've done. And I'm hated by the powder gangers. Really? Really? Again, I didn't do it. I didn't storm the prison. I just accompanied the NCR troops. Just because they weren't capable of properly defending themselves doesn't mean that I'm responsible for that. And just because the powder gangers attacked this town and died because they picked a fight that they started doesn't mean I should be hated by them. You guys suck. Anyway, you had a desperado cowboy hat. I want that. And a single shotgun. Why not? Right, you also had that. You're Joe Cobb. Hi, Ringo.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Well, you're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan Camp.
Will do. Thank you. Now! Oh!
Evening.
You also died. Oh, you died a gruesome death, didn't you? Oh, boy. That's okay. Let's go ahead and repair some things now. And we're getting closer. And I can mod that. 5 out of 20. 25% of the way there. And with that, ladies and gentlemen... Oh, wait a minute. Desperado cowboy hat. Absolutely. Oh. Oh, yeah. We need to get him some aviator glasses. Then he is set. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it a part there. I didn't do it. And the Pip-Boy agrees with me. 0 people killed, 0 creatures killed. We are making progress. And next time, we're going to be making our way down all the way to the Mojave Outpost, which is on the very far south side of the map. But until then, ladies and gents, take care of yourselves. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.